once again, the biggest thing right here is that reach advantage for Knight. He has to use the reach advantage, stay on the outside, keep Artem Lobov from being on the inside.
This bout and all bouts tonight are sanctioned by the Mississippi Athletic Commission. This bout, like every bout, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. 5 judges for this main event, scoring on the 10-point must system. Hand wraps, of course, must be at least 1 inch below the knuckles. Punching in the clinch is, of course, allowed. The time is here. The rematch is here. To get us underway, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the main event. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the Bare Knuckle Super Welterweight Division, presented to you by betonline.ag, sanctioned by the Mississippi State Athletic Commission, Chairman John Lewis. Our judges scoring at ringside: Larry Engel, Michael Frazier, Barry Linderman, Robert Keenum, and Wayne Spinola. And the third man inside the squared circle, our referee in charge of the action at the bell, Bill Clancy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mississippi Coast Convention Center, for the rematch the world has been waiting for, we have one question for you. What time is it? Fight fans, what time is it? Biloxi, it's time to knuckle up! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black, trimmed in white and red. His official weight, 148.9 pounds. He steps into the bare knuckle squared circle for the second time. Please welcome the UFC veteran from Lucedale, Mississippi, by way of D'Iberville, Mississippi, Jason the Kid Knight. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black trimmed in neon green. His official weight, 149 pounds. He is undefeated as a bare knuckle fighter at 2-0. Here is the UFC veteran from Dublin, Ireland, by way of Novgorod, Russia, Artem the Russian Hammer Lobov.
I'll call you in. I'll call you in. Stay back. I'll call you in, Artem. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece, Jason. You good? You good, sir? You good? All right, gentlemen, toe the line.
Call of toe the line by referee Bill Clancy.
There's that respect you talked about.
Round number 1. Black and white trunks for Jason Knight. Black and yellow trunks for Artem Lobov. Good left hand from Lobov. Straight right from Jason Knight.
Looks like Lobov's going to be happy to let Knight come in and then close the gap that way. He's not going to come forward. He's waiting for Knight to come in, and then he can close that distance.
You see the long range of Jason Knight. This is exactly where he wants to be. Keeping Lobov on the outside, hands high, ready to jab. 2 swings, 2 misses from Lobov.
It's like,
open right hand. Takes Lobov off his striking line. Did not wobble him, just simply took him off course.
See, Knight's coming straight in with that jab, that he's stepping in and trying to land that right hand. That's closing the gap for Lobov.
Double jab, the head movement from Knight. Lobov keeping his right hand very, very low. Step in uppercut from Lobov. That was clever. Good left hand on the entry from Lobov, right back to the outside. 50 seconds remaining, round number 1. Left hand doesn't fully land from Lobov. Right hand just misses the mark from Knight. See the head movement, Chris, from Jason Knight.
That's what they talked about the whole time. Better head movement. They're actually utilizing it. These guys are both still landing a lot of punches, but they're just doing it a little better this time. If you notice, they're both able to implement a game plan. It's not just running there and hitting the other guy.
Stepping uppercut and misses by Lobov. Knight keeping very disciplined. 1-2. Now 15 seconds remaining, opening round of our main event. Measured, controlled, but there's still real intensity. Left hand from Lobov, couldn't fully turn over. Swing and a miss from Lobov. Late punch there, and then the apology from Artem Lobov immediately.
Yeah, I didn't really even hear the bell right there. I just saw that the referee jumped in there, so made by Jason's mom out in the fight.
Round number 2, again the sporting touch of hands. Very slight swelling under Lobov's left eye. Hands very high, tight, and disciplined for Jason Knight. Swing and a miss by Lobov.
Lobov changing stances there a couple times right now. Makes it a little bit more difficult for Knight to figure out exactly what angle to come from.
Ringing overhand right by Lobov. You can see Lobov trying to work to the inside. Knight angling out.
Lobov just coming in with big power shots right now, not trying to set it up with any jabs, not really trying to stay in the pocket, just looking to throw big punches.
The mouse formed quickly under the left eye of Lobov, and it is popped here in round number 2.
And Lobov has his hands down in his waist. He's trying to throw punches from his hips. That works if the other guy stands in front of you, but if you're doing like Jason Knight, moving and keeping your hands up, that's a very difficult strategy.
Another swing, another miss, another big right-handed miss from Lobov. Knight looking very elusive here in this fight thus far. Right hand as Lobov ducked his head. Big right hand and a flash knockdown.
Lobov tried to say, no, not a knockdown. Definitely a knockdown. Hit him right in the butt. A little more like a flash knockdown. He's fine.
Thumbs up from Lobov.
I don't think Knight better try and jump on him right now because that'll open him up himself.
He was clean off the right hand. 30 seconds remaining, round 2.
Notice how Knight right now is not stepping in as much with that right hand. He's landing those jabs and stepping out to the side. That's why Lobov's not able to counter as much.
Knight finding a home for that right hand. Angling out. And much more disciplined with his punches. His high, tight striking guard. Uppercut to the body and his lateral movement. Final seconds, round number 2. Tough to hear the bell, but we are headed to round 3. A fight and a round indeed cannot start without a physician being ringside or an MMA cage side. That was the case. Clancy did not see the doc. That's why Bill Clancy is a world-class referee in boxing and in bare knuckle.
I really like how Jason Knight has corrected that problem right at the beginning. He was stepping in with that right hand. Now he's doing a much better job of, see, look how he's jabbing out of circle, following to the left and following with that right hand. But he doesn't step in and stay close to Artem Lobov.
Now that was the slip. You saw Lobov just touching his fingertips on the canvas, steps in with the right hand. Very slight swelling now under the left eye of Jason Knight. Lobov trying to come to the inside. Knight making this again a distance fight, a range fight. Exactly where he told us he wants to be. Good left hand on the step in by Lobov. 1:10 remaining, round 3.
Problem is, as he's stepping, he's kind of telegraphing these punches right there, and Jason Knight seen him coming. See, look at that, just like that, he was able to duck out. He's telegraphing these punches. He needs to quit putting these right by the hip and throwing them from the hip. If he comes up, ooh, good right hand landed right there. If he can hand his hands a little bit farther up and he's throw a straight punch, it'd be more effective.
Big swing, big miss there from Lobov. Lobov trying to turn up the temperature. You see the bigger swings. Knight staying really disciplined. Again, the overhand right misses the mark. The adjustment of the mouthpiece. Lobov thought about switching stances. Uppercut into the body. That was effective. We absolutely, from Jason Knight, did not see the striking defense, did not see this movement, did not see these feints and level changes. Not in the first fight. Completely different Jason Knight.
This is a much better round, though, for Lobov. He's not staying outside. He's trying to close that distance right there.
Oh, that's a big left hand from Artem Lobov.
Much better round for him right there. I think he's trying to solve this mystery that's been Jason Knight. Jason looking down at his right hand. He might have hurt it a little bit.
Lobov versus Jason Knight. Again, there's the sign of respect, even friendship, the touch of hands, and right back to it. See the active jab by Knight. Another swing and a miss. Lobov's continuing to swing big, but he's not landing his power shots, Chris. Certainly not like he did in the first bout between these two men in April.
Well, Knight's not there. Knight's aware of what's going on right now. Before, he was just wanting to worry about his offense. He wasn't thinking about his defense. Now he's worried more about his defense.
So the rear uppercut misses by Lobov, switches stances to the body.
It appears to me like it just took Lobov a little bit of time to adjust to this new style of fight. He's looking much better the last round and a half.
Lobov from the southpaw stance. Now switches back orthodox. Right hand, good sequence. Lobov right back out, could not maintain in the pocket, but landed 3 big shots to the head of Jason Knight. 55 seconds remaining, round number 4.
He's still swinging for the fences right now. Once again, I'd like to see him shorten those up a little bit, especially with that right hand.
Lobov's left eye starting to swell shut. Lobov trying to bully his way into the pocket, but again, Knight very elusive, very active with his backwards and his lateral movement.
As he's bullying his way in, he's only able to land 1 punch at a time, and then Knight's not there anymore. That's a great job by Jason Knight, being very disciplined like we talked about.
There's a good left cross from that southpaw stance of Artem Lobov. Again back to orthodox, and again back to southpaw. I think this is exactly what a plan B looks like for Artem Lobov, the switching of stances here in round 4, Chris.
Absolutely. He's looking for answers right now. Once again, I do think he's done a much better job than he did in the first 2 rounds. I'm not sure if it's enough to be winning these rounds, but it's much better.
Another big swing and a miss by Lobov. Completely took himself off balance, and we are headed to the 5th and final round.
And it's interesting, last time it seemed like Jason Knight won the last few rounds. I think Artem Lobov seems like he's kind of stepping it up this time. Kind of totally different from last fight.
Friends, rivals, absolute competitors. 5th and final round underway. Jason Knight versus Artem Lobov. Another swing and a miss by Lobov. And Lobov goes down.
He's cut pretty good. I don't know if he's mad for the poke in the eye.
And that is it. Bill Clancy wins up this fight. 1-1. The rematch goes to Jason Knight.
Wow. And I can't tell exactly what happened. Was that a poke to the eye? Is it just that he had hurt from a punch? I don't see Artem Lobov laying down just because of a little bit of pain, so I'm not real sure exactly what happened.
There was a delayed reaction, sometimes what you see on a liver punch, but that was certainly not a liver punch.
No.
Lobov reset and then went down to the canvas.
And usually from a punch, something like that, to the lower part of the eye, you don't see something like that. So I'd like to find an explanation of what exactly happened right there. Maybe it just hurt the bottom part of his eye and he felt like he couldn't see and he went down.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Bill Clancy, steps in and calls a stop to the fight at 29 seconds into round number 5. For your winner by KO, Jason the